If you've ever felt like you're busy all week, but by the end of it, you're still not moving towards your goals, stay here. For the longest time, everything felt urgent for me: work, practice, rest, learning, life. And by Friday, I still hadn't moved meaningfully towards my goals. So, today, I want to show you the simple weekly system I use to guarantee I'm putting in the effort, even during bad and busy weeks. First, if you are here, I am sure you don't fit the definition of lazy. You are clearly willing to put in the effort to achieve those goals. But your main problem is not having a structure to rely on. We have a certain amount of attention, and if everything is competing for it, the goals are the first to vanish. I didn't need motivation. I needed a structured system to make progress unavoidable. Like most reasonable systems, it is built on one idea. A good week doesn't mean tackling every single to-do item. A good week means showing up consistently for what matters. To make that visible, I organize my week using three clear categories, and I color code them so that I can see balance or imbalance, which happens a lot, instantly. By the end of this video, you will learn how to use my system, and I'm giving you a gift. The first category is non-negotiables. These are things that happen whether I want them or not. Work, appointments, and basic life maintenance. I don't fight them. Honestly, I just accept them. This removes guilt because pretending they don't exist only sets you up to fail. It's okay to wake up to a dirty kitchen once in a while, but when it's every day, it becomes exhausting. The second category is the most important: goal-driven effort. For me, this includes art practice, learning, and building certain habits. These are the activities that actually move me towards the life I want to build. And they are also the first ones to disappear when I don't protect them. So instead of asking myself, do I have time for this today? I decide in advance when effort happens, even if it's without motivation. Consistency beats perfection every time. And perfection doesn't even exist. The third category is pleasure and recovery. Remember, rest isn't a reward, it's a requirement. But here's what we're not taught: rest only happens when we make it intentional. Have you ever been, I don't know, laying in the couch trying to rest, but through your mind keep coming these thoughts of I need to do this and this and that and that? The list becomes endlessly heavy. Well, that was me. So I decided to plan out pleasurable activities in order to really recover and stay away from procrastination. The reason I use color coding is simple. It allows me to see imbalance immediately. If my week is all responsibility, of course I'll burn out. If it's all pleasure, I'm clearly avoiding effort. If effort is missing entirely, I know a rock will reach their goals faster than me. My goal when implementing this method was awareness. This system doesn't create perfect weeks, but it guarantees that even if it's a bad week, I still show up for my goals in some way. And that's how progress actually happens: a small, protected effort repeated over time. If you want to try this yourself, follow the next steps. Go grab a sheet of paper. Write down your non-negotiable activities, those related to work, appointments set with others, and life maintenance activities. Next, list your effort-based goals. What do you want to achieve that involves progress? Do you want to run a marathon, stretch every day, improve your relationships? I don't know, there's so many options out there. Now, list out activities that bring you pleasure, like walking outdoors, baking, thrifting, and activities to recover, like taking a long bath or doing nothing, which is simply perfect. By now, you've emptied out your responsibilities, goals, and desires in one place. You might be both relieved and intimidated at this point. I get that. But hold on, because soon you'll see more clarity. It's time to color code this. Red is for work and appointments, orange is for basic life maintenance activities, green is for effort based goals, blue is for pleasure and recovery activities. And here is my weekly template. Every weekend I take about half an hour to plan out my week. First, I place the week's goals. You have to choose from your amazing list. Here, I place daily trackers for both effort-based goals, journaling and showing up to the gym, and pleasurable activity, which for me is reading. Every day, I have spaces for work and appointments, life maintenance, effort-based goals, and pleasure and recovery. I scheduled Monday through Friday and a single spot for weekends since my Saturday and Sunday activities tend to merge. These days I usually meet friends, go grocery shopping, meal prep, cleaning, but most importantly, I plan out my next week. The best thing about this is that by just using 2 letter-sized acrylic sheets, my layout becomes a board to erase and use next week. Plus, having it in an easy-to-see spot right behind me helps me not to get lost when I come into work. Now, do you remember I told you there's a gift? Well, I've left the exact weekly template I used linked in the description. You're welcome. I designed this for myself, but it's too good not to share. This template won't make life easier, but it makes progress visible, and for me, that's the difference between dreaming about goals and actually moving toward them. If you're interested in building a sustainable, creative life, this channel is for you. See you on the next one.